Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning to my channel. This is Healing with JoJo777, and I am JoJo, and I'm back to give you guys another video. I pray that you guys are staying blessed at this time. I pray that you guys are at peace at this time. I pray that you guys are protecting your peace at this time. All right, so I wanted to come to you guys today, and I wanted to talk to you guys about, the power of silence. All right, there is so much power in silence. And when I say like power, I'm meaning like power, all right? Oftentimes we exert so much energy trying to get someone to understand what it is that you're saying, right? It's like we have to put ourselves in a position to where we no longer go back and forth. And I say this only because people only understand from their level of perception. So if a person already has a conclusion, if the conclusion has already been made, it is pointless to try to get someone to understand your point of view. All right. So like typically, like I say, these are like the kind of people who's like, I don't want to use the word know-it-all, but it's like you can't tell these kind of people anything because they know what they know, and it is what it is. Their mind is already set, These type of people typically have not went through an ego death, An ego death is something that we all have to do in order to be able to evolve to our higher self, right? We have to drop that ego. We have to drop that ego, Me personally, and I'm sorry y'all keep like clearing my throat and stuff. It's like something's going on. I don't know, but whatever. I need some elderberry. I gotta take me something. But it's like me personally, like when I went through my ego death, it was so hard. It was so hard because it was like, no, I know. And it's like, no, sis, you don't know. Like, just listen, be open to receive some wisdom, be open to understand. Okay, listen to understand, right? Not listening to respond, right? That's the biggest thing with ego death. Some people just feel like they know everything, and they're unteachable, but it's like until they go through the actual ego death, it's like they're gonna stay stagnant, Unfortunately, that's just the moral of the story. People that could not let go of their ego, they hold on to a lot of trauma. It's like a lot of unhealed trauma. So it's like a part of being able to drop that ego is to heal, heal through your trauma, understand your trauma, and just evolve from it, forgive it and let it go, right? So just like really just understanding this, like everybody, everybody's not going to feel you. Everybody's not going to understand you, and it's like, it's something you have to learn to be okay with. It's not something like, don't get upset because someone doesn't understand what it is you're saying, right? If they don't understand, save yourself the explanation. Okay, save yourself explaining to someone that's not determined to understand you. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of breath. It's a waste of time. Everyone is teachable, but it's just like you have to be willing to receive. A person that's not willing to receive, what are you going back and forth with them about? It's not going to do anything but raise your blood pressure if you guys have high blood pressure and stress you out. Like, no. Let it go. Just allow people to believe what they're going to believe. Allow people to think what they're going to think. After you say what you said, that's really it. That's really it. And if they want to go back and forth, you have to let them go back and forth with themselves. I'm not going back and forth with no one. Peace, love, and light. But it's like, if somebody wanted to understand, they'll open their mind. If a person is not open-minded, they're not going to understand you. If a person truly wants to understand what it is you're saying when you're communicating with them, they're going to open their mind so that they can receive that, so that they could be open to receiving that, It's like if people wanted to help, They will sit with you through the hurt or through the struggle. You know, it's like if a person wanted to care, they're going to open their heart, you know? So it's like, with all of that being said, it's like, give silence. You know what I'm saying? Give silence to those that are determined to misunderstand you. Meaning, give silence to those who have not went through that ego death. Because, baby, when I tell you it's a waste of time, it is a waste of time. And one thing Joe ain't about to do is Joe ain't about to go back and forth with nobody. For what? Just not. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, there comes a point in life when you realize just because you want them to listen to you, it doesn't mean they're going to hear you. And it's okay. You have to be okay with that. And a part of being okay with that is deciding not to go back and forth. It's just deciding to not go back and forth. When a person shows you that they don't understand what it is you're saying, let the conversation go and just say, okay. Just say, okay. Because it's like beating a dead horse. Why are you going to keep on repeating yourself and saying the same thing over and over and over just for them to come back and battle with you about how they disagree? Okay, well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to agree to disagree, and we're going to continue moving forward. But I'm not going to stay stagnant because I'm trying to get you to understand my point of view. It's okay. Let's just agree to disagree, and let's continue moving forward. All right. But I didn't want to make this video too long. I kind of just wanted to just say that because, like, I see a lot of like arguments take place because really it's like an argument is just two selfish people trying to prove a point. That's all an argument is. That's all an argument is. You can avoid arguments. You know, you can avoid the back and forth when you open your mind to understand someone. So it's like, that's a big part of communications. You know, communicating with anyone, you have to be open-minded, you know, so that you can understand someone. And guess what? The way that a conversation goes, okay, it's including two parties, all right? Back and forth with understanding one another. Be open to someone else's, you know, someone else's emotions, you know, be open to listening to someone else's, you know, point of view. Just be open-minded to it. But like, we can avoid arguments if we just agree to disagree. But I heard what you said and I respect what you said. But what I can't do, I can't go back and forth with you. All right. But that's all I have for you guys today. To all of my new subscribers, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I am so happy to have you guys here. To those of you guys who have not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys here. I hope that this video helps some of you guys. I know it's really short, but I'm really trying to work on like not having these long videos. It's like, you know, everyone's attention span isn't, you know, is large. So I just kind of wanted to make this a little short and sweet and just come to you guys and just give you guys that, you know, that little helpful piece of advice. I pray that it helps you guys. But I will see you all next time. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all take care and y'all stay protected.